Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ankit from Crypto Revolution back with another video. And what an amazing day it has been for those who are invested in Ripple. It has been quite an amazing day because Ripple, as we see over here on CoinMarketCap, is 49% up in the last 24 hours. And not only that, it has also surpassed Ethereum and taken the number 2 spot on the cryptocurrency listings. That is pretty epic, guys. I'm pretty stoked about it because I'm invested in Ripple, and a lot of people had been holding really heavy bags because Ripple was not going anywhere. There was not much price action happening, and now Ripple has just moonshot. We are seeing some crazy gains over here. So first, let's just understand why this has happened. So Ripple has gotten into a contract with a Japanese bank known as the SBI Investments, and a couple of Korean banks as well, Japanese and Korean banks, are testing the Ripple technology, and they are running some tests on the Ripple technology. So the findings of these tests are the test runs are going to end in the last week of January, and after that they are either going to dismiss the technology and most probably they are going to adopt it. Once that happens, the price is again going to moonshot, because once some of the banks adopt Ripple's technology, which sends transactions really fast from one point in this world to another point in this, from it could send money within 2 to 5 seconds from one end of the globe to the other end of the globe. That's pretty amazing. That could solve a lot of issues that we're having with the banking sector right now. And the utility of Ripple is extremely high because it's extremely useful. There are very few cryptocurrencies out there which have solutions, which bring solutions to the real world problems that we are facing right now. Another one that comes to my mind is QSP, Quantstamp. That also solves a lot of auditing issues. But let's not digress here. So since we're talking about Ripple, these Korean and Japanese banks are testing Ripple's technology, and they're most probably going to adopt the Ripple technology, and that is just going to lead to other banks also adopting Ripple, and the price is just going to rise in the future. It might see a little bit of a correction now, guys, because I believe it's a little bit extended, so you might see a little bit of a correction, but in the long term, it's an amazing cryptocurrency to hold. Now, since we've already talked about that, the price could go up, yes. So I'm going to first talk about, should you get in at this point? I believe it's very risky. The time to get into Ripple was even a couple of hours ago would have been fine, because even if you got in at, let's say, $1.50, would have still been all right. At this juncture, however, it's quite a risky thing to do, because it just takes a moment for all these Koreans and the Japanese to drop all their Ripple, and the price would just come crashing down. So at this moment, we have reached that point where anything could happen. It could either keep going up or it could just correct. So you need to take a call as to what you want to do. Are you a risk taker? How much of a risk you want to take with Ripple. My personal advice is, like, again, this is not financial advice, but what I would do if I was to invest in Ripple at this point is I would just wait a little bit, let it correct, and then maybe get into it. Because, and again, having a long-term view in mind, because Ripple is an amazing technology, but it's not going to moonshot for consecutive days, and it's not going to be up 200-300%. That's not going to happen with any cryptocurrency. It could very well happen, but I'm just being realistic, guys. So the best thing to do is to wait a little bit, let it correct, and then again, as it builds steadily and grows steadily, you could get back into Ripple, keeping a long-term view in mind. Now that we have discussed that, I want to talk about some downsides of Ripple. One of the downsides is, as I said, if these Koreans and Japanese decide to dump their stake in Ripple, you could really see a huge loss, because the majority of the price action that is happening in Ripple is because of the investment, the money that is coming from Japan and Korea. If you click on, if you go on CoinMarketCap, apologies guys, the net is a little slow over here, but I've done a little bit of digging, and I've realized that, as you can see over here, the Korean won is leading over here. So that's a huge volume which is coming in from Korea, which is around 30%, almost 30%, followed by the US dollar. So if the Koreans decide to dump their Ripple, the price could come crashing down. And more than that, I believe, I would like to share with you guys something that's personal with regards to cryptocurrency. I was not that stoked about Ripple to begin with, because given the fact that Ripple is a centralized cryptocurrency, I wasn't too excited about Ripple, because the whole point of cryptocurrency is to eliminate the middlemen and get into a peer-to-peer system. But since Ripple is centralized, it beats that idea. It defeats the purpose of cryptocurrencies in a way. You could say that. So I did not like the fact that Ripple was a centralized currency, and that is one of the reasons why I did not get into Ripple super early. But as time went by, I've always been conflicted about Ripple. So that's up to you guys. If you want to make money, sure, there is a ton of money in Ripple. It's quite cheap. You've seen the market cap is 80 billion, and its utility is amazing. The technology that they provide is absolutely brilliant, and it could really solve a lot of problems in the banking sector. So the money is there. For me, it's just a matter of ethic, you could say, because do you want to support a centralized cryptocurrency? If your answer is yes, you could go ahead and very well buy Ripple. So I just wanted to talk about the moonshot that we've seen in the last 24 hours. Do not be surprised to see a little bit of a correction, as we can see right here. It's pulled back a little bit. It was up 53% a couple of minutes ago, and now it's around 44.80. So that's it guys for this video. Ripple has seen some really crazy price movement today in these last couple of days, in fact, and it is going to be really interesting to see what happens in 2018, because the test runs that are being conducted by SBI Investments in Japan are going to yield their results. They're going to declare their results and decide as to whether they want to adopt the technology or reject the technology in the last week of January. So that's it for this video guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and please comment below should you have any questions. Thank you very much, and cheers guys.